Everyone, this side Amol Barnwal. We are going to get an idea about a Salesforce Connect feature. Let's talk about today's agenda. Here is the agenda. In this particular a session period, we are going to talk about like a Salesforce Connect. What exactly the Salesforce Connect it is, and we'll also using like a Salesforce Connect how we can connect a two Salesforce platform, assuming that the Salesforce or another Salesforce organization as a like external database which has a Salesforce order for my customers. We'll also talk about the brief idea about data direct cloud. What exactly the data direct cloud here? We for like in order to utilize the Salesforce Connect, we do require some kind of prerequisites also. So we'll talk also about the prerequisites. So before moving to the prerequisites and everything, let's talk about the what exactly the Salesforce Connect it is. How about the Salesforce Connect? So Salesforce Connect earlier it was known as a Lightning Connect. So they have renamed like Salesforce has renamed the Lightning Connect to the Salesforce Connect. It was a bit confusing while reading about Salesforce Connect and Lightning Connect. So Lightning Connect, there is no SS Lightning Connect. Now it is renamed as a Salesforce Connect. Lightning has a different environment and different framework. They like a Salesforce has introduced a Lightning framework in order to give a better GUI. It is being supported by every desktop, laptops, or a mobile device, right? So let's talk about today's agenda for what is actually the Salesforce Connect. Salesforce Connect is a good capability where you can connect your external data source, whether it is kept as a ERP system or any other system in other databases, and you wanted to like connect those database in a Salesforce environment, and you would like to see those data within the Salesforce in a real-time feature. So Salesforce Connect gives you the where you can integrate with your external data source. You can in a real time you can see those changes. You can reflect those data in a Salesforce environment without having like any programmatic declaration or without any programmatic integration basically. So it's been very declarative one. It's been very like a point and clicks. Using point and click, you can easily integrate your external database with the Salesforce Connect feature. So here they have been utilizing the O data point open data protocol. Based on this open data protocol, the REST integration gets happen, and Salesforce quickly understand about the external data source point and easily displays those setup data from the external database to a Salesforce environment. Now in this particular session we need some at least some prerequisites about it. So we need two Salesforce developer organization, and we also using a one middleware that will expose our data API, actually one endpoint URL. So we need to have a free sign up on a data direct cloud. Data direct cloud, let's also talk about like what is actually the data direct cloud. Data direct cloud is a company which provides powerful hosted connectivity services that provides a single point of universal connectivity for all your data, whether in the cloud or on premises. Behind a firewall, connect through a single standard interface, SQL, ODBC, or REST OData. So this direct data direct cloud enables your database as a REST URL as a OData URL actually. So we need at least a OData URL or endpoint URL where we can see the data, we can query through the data. So now the Salesforce let's talk about the what exactly the scenario we are going to discuss. The scenario here is we do have a Salesforce organization A. In this Salesforce organization A, I have a one object name called sales order. It means that I am assuming that whatever the sales order comes in, it resides and saves in my Salesforce organization A, and in we need to first create all this sales order object in my Salesforce organization A, and I have been like listing all these fields, what exactly the fields we need in our step A. So let's I am opening my Salesforce organization A, where I have created a few couple of object here. So let me. Mhm. I'm in NA50 server. It is my Salesforce organization A. I'm assuming in this Salesforce organization A, I have a one sales order as a object, and let's see or talk about what is actually the object definition in it. I have created one sales order as an object, and this object, the name field is by default auto number, has SO, which has SO display format. And this display format, once you see what other fields I have created some currency field, which should be like a currency as a pick list, and I have a customer name which is as a text 155, um, text 155 155 character. I have like a sales order amount as a field which says as like a currency field. So here you see I have this field definition in my object for sales order, and for this particular sales order we need to have some data also in it. So I have created some couple of data for the sales order. So let's talk about the sales order also, data part of it also. So like I have a IBM customer name. For this IBM customer, I have this much of amount of order placed, and the currency for these orders actually. So this is all about like data for sales order, which is kept in my Salesforce organization A, and I will be like using a Salesforce Connect to see the same table in my Salesforce organization B. Actually, this is uh, how the Salesforce Connect is helping in order to integrate the external data source. So I have sample records in my Salesforce sales order. Now my second requisite is to have the data direct cloud sign up. So data direct cloud also like have the free sign up, and it is applicable for 30 days. So in this my video in session you will find all the related links, all the helpful links also. So don't worry about um, the links, how to register and everything. So data direct free sign up is available. In this data direct cloud, we'll create a data source. We'll try to connect the data source. Uh, we'll try to connect with the Salesforce organization A and expose the Salesforce object, means sales order object, as a OData URL protocol or OData URI as a endpoint. So let's discuss about a free sign up part of it. This is a OData or data direct cloud, uh, data direct cloud websites, where you have been knowing that cloud integration with the cloud on premises sources behind the firewall. It enables the your REST data OData protocol and OData endpoint URL. So here, once you go down, and you can have a like a pricing check for this pricing model for list cloud connectors, and you can have a, like a free sign up in order to see the integration, or in order to like you see the actual behavior of Salesforce Connect features actually. So guys, just sign up for 30 days. I'm just going to log in my existing uh, Data Direct Cloud credential. I'm going to connect with this. Mhm. Give me a moment. I'm just going to log in. So once you are logged in our Data Direct Cloud, on a first tab you will see the data sources. So you will have to create a new data source. Click on a new data source point and just choose the Salesforce organization in order to connect your Salesforce for establishing a relationship or establishing a connectivity between a Data Direct Cloud and with your Salesforce organization. So you have to provide a Salesforce organization name. Let's suppose I have been like providing demo as a connect here, and providing the username and password for my Salesforce organization connect. So just test your connection here. So once you have tested your connection, you have to move to the another tab name called OData. In this OData tab, you will have to configure the schema. Means what exactly the schema that you wanted to like expose using this particular URI. So we'll have to select the S4 schema here. There are three steps. You have to select the schema name from the list, then exactly the table name, what exactly you wanted to like have those table to be exposed, and then save your schema definition and mapping. That's it. So only in three steps you would be exposing, or you would able to expose your Salesforce definition, Salesforce schema definition. Search out for the sales order. So I have the sales order here. So I'm just selecting this table, and just please make sure you have selected all the columns, the possibilities in it easily. So once you have the data has been selected, or your schema and table has been selected, just click on a save and close. Here you see I have just selected this a particular schema that has been like established, and this particular URI is generated from data direct cloud uh, data source features. So grab this URL, grab this URI, because we have been like using the Salesforce Connect, and this using this URL, it's gonna like help me in integrating my Salesforce organization A in Salesforce organization B. So that's it, guys. So we are done with the uh, exposing the Salesforce organization A with help of Data Direct Cloud middleware. So now let me save the connections here. So I have just recently used this data direct ORI, which I already have been exposed the same URI. So you can set this number of page size. Page size is nothing but it's talk about the control the number of entries written in each page actually. So when the page size is 0, the server defaults of to 2000 entries is used. The maximum page size is like a 10,000 of entries. So I have set it like a 2000 of page sizes here, and I'm just grabbing this URI. Try. So my next step is I am ready with the prerequisites. The first requisites is talks about like a two Salesforce organization. The second requisite talks about to have a free sign up on a data direct cloud. So I am ready with both the requisites part of it. Now moving to my second step, last step called third step. In this third step, we will be like login in our second organization. We are going to use the Salesforce Connect features to fetch the data from the Salesforce organization A in Salesforce organization B using Salesforce Connect environment. And but obvious, we are using the data direct cloud as a middleware, which enables the OData URI for me actually. And let's talk about the step 3 features. So I have a R call NA50, which has like a NA50 is a Salesforce organization A for me, where I have my all sales order, and I'm just going to the my external data source here. My A5 AP5 is a server where I have been like considering this particular Salesforce organization B, where I will use the Salesforce Connect features. So let's talk about the Salesforce Connect features here. So go to the setup and search for external data source. Once you click on an external data source, you will find a one button name called new external data source. Click on new external data source. I'm just putting a sales order order database. I'm going to choose a Salesforce Connect OData 2.0 type, and the URL. This is the same URL that we have to grab from our data direct cloud environment. This is the same URL we have to type here, and you have to utilize the connection timeout, because this particular like OData URI whatever I have been like receiving from here, it's like authentication based. So I can't use the identity type here as anonymous. We need to use like a per user authentication based and a password based systems. So I have been like providing my uh, uh, data direct cloud username and password in order to establish a connection actually. So once you have provided your data direct cloud username and password and a URL that we have received from the data direct cloud, just hit the save button now. Once you hit the save button, you will find you will have the one button name called validate and sync. So what the validate and sync will do, validate and sync will fetch the schema from that URL and try to create an external database or external data source, and will create some external object in Salesforce itself actually. So I'm just going to click on a validate and sync button. So once you click on action validate and sync button, you see I have already exposed the sales order as an object in my URI in my like OData URL. So just select this and try to sync the uh, data as well as like sync with the schema. So once you click on a sync button, it will automatically create the external object as well as the definitions, means the fields for those object actually. So this is the objects get created, and again you must be knowing that external object is in with external underscore underscore a x, sorry, underscore underscore x, and whatever the schema or field that we have enabled so far, you can see all the definition will automatically gets created in our Salesforce organization, which is Salesforce organization B actually. So that's it guys, we are done with the Salesforce connection here, and how you can like see the data changes or see the data available in our Salesforce organization. Let's try to verify. So I have to like expose this particular external object with my tab, or either we can also like expose this particular object on my account too also. So let's figure it out. Let's try to expose the first expose this sales order on a tab here. So I'm going to like expose the sales order, the external object that I have created with help of Salesforce Connect features. Just grab the sales order here and just try to select the tab style for the sales order. Click on next. Again, a sim I have been like exposing to every application here, a default selection. So on a once you have this sales order tab gets created, you have to hit just view all go button. You will be like getting this error. So because this particular external data source requires some authentication, so uh, go to your my settings features. Under my setting, you have to search for um, authentication system for the external system. Click on that and just click on a new button. So here you see we have a sales order a database as an external database has been created. So it's again uh, authentication based is a third party system where we have been like integrating. So we have to provide a password, username and password in order to access the database actually. So you must be entering the username also who has like enabled this particular connection in it. I'm just choosing my name by default name. So I'm just hitting save now. So this is the area that you must be like enable this authentication setting for all external system. So once you are done with this particular authentication to be established using this authentication setting, click on sales order one more time. Just hit view all and go. Once you click on a go button, it will Salesforce will is very smart and intelligent system. It automatically fetch all the records which lies in my Salesforce another Salesforce organization. Just let me enable some few couple of fields where you will see all this data information. So I'm just going to select a customer name and company name and at least uh, a total summary field, the sales order amount, and just going to click on a save button now. So you see, I have my customer name, currency, total summary field, and external ID, and display URL. So these display URL are nothing but the data records URL, which give you the data direct cloud link URL for each and every records. The another checkpoint is like we have been knowing that this is the very smart and real time data to be synced here. So let's try to figure it out whether it is like a real time really or not. So I'm just going to create another record for Infosys here, or you may say like I'm just cloning the records and just creating a, a customer name and their sales order call Rivicher, and I have a sales order of 777 7,000 of 777 of US dollar rupees for this sales order for Rivicher customer. That's hitting save. I'm going back to my integrated or external data source, or I'm just going to refresh this one actually. So now you see I have a Rivicher as a customer name and US dollars currencies in total summary, total amount or sales order amount in my uh, uh, in a database table automatically. So this particular like a Salesforce Connect, I really liked it. That's because it's a very like a real time in sync. It's Thank you guys. This is all about like integration or Salesforce Connect feature, which I come up with integrating all this and trying to see what exactly the how it is been real time actually. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time and have a good day.